And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Thursday night's episode of Gotham Season 5 Episode 12, and of course the series finale of it. So if you haven't got a chance to see it, big spoilers right off the back. This is it, people. It's pretty much over. DC's cool, I guess, Batman showish type show that they created is done. No more. Gone. Kaput. Goodbye. Adios. Sayonara. Thank you for being here. So, like I said again, spoilers if you haven't seen the episode. So this episode literally kind of picks off 10 years after the events of what happened to Gotham with Bane. Bruce Wayne decides to leave Gotham to become Batman. So, 10 years have gone by. Captain Gordon is now Commissioner Gordon. Barbara King is pretty much a businesswoman now, hanging out with Barbara. You know, Barbara Lee, her daughter, who's now like probably like 10 years old at this point. Lee Tompkins, and everybody's getting ready for the brand new Wayne Tower opening. Wayne Tower is about to be opened, and Bruce Wayne's about to make his triumphant return to Gotham. We also have the Riddler locked up in jail, Arkham Asylum. And of course, the Penguin is being released from Blackgate. Now, in the comic books, Blackgate Prison is the only prison that the Penguin goes to. He never goes to Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, sorry. Only because he's not as crazy as everybody does. He just does his schemes are pretty much weapons dealing, drugs, you know, helping the other bad guys do their thing. But he never really gets locked up in Arkham. So, yeah, it was kind of interesting to see him get locked up there. So, something happens where Harvey Bullock pretty much gets framed for a crime he did not commit because of a certain somebody we all know in love and hate. Jeremiah Valeska wakes up from his supposed coma because he knows that Bruce Wayne's coming back. He was faking it the whole time. He comes back to rise up as the Joker. Now, we did not get to see them say Joker. They even are afraid to say his actual name, which is Jeremiah. So a lot of the people who get pretty much like mind control, pretty much, you know, are afraid to talk about him. Harley Quinn's in there, or Echo, but she is dressed up in the whole full Harley Quinn outfit. So we got to see that. She breaks him out of Arkham. Then he gets up, he does this thing, he dresses up as the Joker, and he looks pretty cool. I really like the look of the Joker in this one. It's very different from what the movies have given us and what the animated stuff has given us. It's his own unique thing, and it's very cool. And of course, a new figure shows up in Gotham as well. We get to see Batman, and of course, the rest is history. So, how did this all fail out? Well, gotta be honest with you, I didn't like it that much. I thought it was just okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the show, period. I think it's a great show. I feel like this ending wasn't as strong. It didn't feel like how... You remember how I don't want to compare it too much to Smallville, but you know, at least in Smallville we got to see Superman, even though it was a CG character, and it looked great. I feel like with this, it was cool. We did get to see Batman. We do see him, but we don't see his face. We barely see him talk. We don't see him interact with Gordon. We, you know, like face to face with Gordon. Pretty much nobody really sees him, you know. And also they got a new actress to play Selena Kyle just for like that episode, which I don't know why they did that, but I mean, she looked and feel like Selena Kyle, like how she's supposed to be, intimidated, sexy, confident, pretty much anything you can imagine what Selena Kyle is supposed to be. You know, she comes up, she does her thing, she's like all angry about Bruce. She goes and does her Catwoman stuff, being a burglar. That was cool. But I do wish they had the original actor playing Selena in this, because she's been throughout the whole show the whole time. So why do it? No idea. Maybe because of her age or something else. I don't know. But that was very strange off of them to do that. But yeah. And the whole Batman Joker scene was just, even I have to admit, kind of pathetic, because it was just Gordon's daughter, Barbara Lee, gets kidnapped. Joker or Jeremiah Literally challenges Gordon to go after him. Gordon goes after him. They fight, not really. And then Batman shows up, does his thing. Got to see some batarangs. That was cool. And then disappears. And then Joker's either dead or knocked out or something. And that's pretty much the end of it. That's it. We don't see Bruce in the episode. We don't really see Batman until the end of the episode, which is just him standing, in the top of a roof, which is like, okay. Like, we do officially see him fully. We do see him throughout the whole episode, but it was just mostly his shadow in the back of him. Even though they said he's in the episode, but I guess they kind of were right, because they did say he was in it throughout the whole thing, and he is in the whole thing, but you just barely see him. You see him jumping off rooftops, you see him do his thing, with Gordon, because there's one moment where Gordon tries to capture him, and he goes out a window. You do see him, the back of himself, with the cape and all that, go through a window. He looks down, he's gone. Same Batman tricks. We got to see him take down the Penguin and the Riddler. That was cool. But overall, the episode was just a little bit kind of disappointing. But what can you do? I still love the show. I still appreciate for what all the actors did in that show. I really like those characters a lot. But I'm gonna miss that. But I feel like this episode was just a throwaway. They didn't even actually need this episode, to be honest with you. I think they just did it to be like to I guess keep the fans happy. Okay, we'll give you Batman. Fine, no problem. And I'm pretty sure the same fans who asked for Batman in the show say the same thing when they did for Smallville. We wanted Superman. They gave it to them not the way that they wanted, because it's, cost money. The Batsuit was okay, I guess. It wasn't exactly like the greatest thing ever, but what can you do? But hey, that's what you get when it comes to TV. And so especially Batman is very protective from DC and Warner Brothers. So I'm pretty sure they didn't really want him to be in the episode. They allowed him to be in the episode without actually him being in the episode. You know what I mean? We got to see a cool, old school comic book Batman the Animated Series moment between Selina Kyle and Batman, where Selina's looking out in the rooftop. She's looking out to the the view of the city, but Batman's behind her. But you see his silhouette there, and they just talking. So we got to see that. That's old school. So that was cool. But then he disappears like he normally does. That was telling Selina, "Hey, put the jewels back," because she knew somebody was watching him, and then she thought it was Bruce, and then she. And I feel like in this episode it admits that everybody knows he's Batman. I feel like everybody knows he's Batman. Oh, Bruce Wayne's back, and yet this new figure comes out of nowhere. They already putting two and two together, so I'm surprised they don't figure that out in the movies, but what can you do? But like I said, Gotham was a great show. I enjoyed every moment of it, from season 1 all the way through. I think season 2 still might be my favorite. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I might have to watch all of them again. But season 5 was a great season. It was good. It had great moments. It had okay moments, but then the series finale was just could have been better. It could have been great, but yeah. But what are you gonna do? Nothing we can do now. It's officially over. All we can do is look forward to what else is DC gonna give us now. I mean, they're giving us the Pennyworth show. Maybe that'll turn out pretty good. Who knows? But now we just gotta wait and see what happens. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Gotham throughout the whole series. Which season is your favorite? Which episode is your favorite? Or did you even like this series finale? Sorry, I kept saying season, but it's hard to imagine it's gonna be gone now. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you very much and have a good day.